how an army plane has crashed in Rajasthan. We are trying to get further details. So far, we understand that the pilot's body was found in the wreckage. Now, what exactly has caused this crash is something that is yet to be determined. But so far, we understand that it was an army plane that has crashed in Rajasthan. Those are the pictures that India Today has accessed of the debris that is now on the ground and of the destruction that it leaves behind, where many of these civilians who just rushed to the spot after the army plane crashed in Rajasthan. What exactly led to that crash? Was it a technical snag? And what is the condition right now as the debris is being cleared? Let me cut across to Devankur, joining us with further details of what this army plane was, where did it crash, how many people were inside it. The pilot's body has been found in the wreckage is what we understand.
Well, clearly at this point in time, the preliminary information that has come in is that a fighter plane of the Indian Air Force has crashed in Balunda area of Churu. The pilot, as per the information, has not been able to survive the crash. This is the preliminary information that has come in so far. The crash, the unfortunate incident, has happened in Churu district of Rajasthan. Further information is expected to arrive soon.
Continue talking to us, Devankur, as we save those pictures that have come in from Churu in Rajasthan. And the first video, I believe, that has been taken that puts out the extent of damage and destruction after this plane that crashed. Officials and police team who already left for the crash site as they take control of what is happening on the ground. What more do you know?
Well, absolutely. At this point in time, the information that has reached us is that the fighter jet that has crashed in Churu district of Rajasthan, it happened right now. There is no information of any casualty on any civilian casualty on the ground. But in the unfortunate crash that happened in Churu, as per the information that is available with us so far, the pilot has not been able to survive the crash. This is the preliminary information that is with us right now. One should not speculate on this matter, and also at this point in time, the information that has arrived so far is preliminary. It is kind of not complete at this point in time, and the official information is yet to come in on the matter.
Absolutely, and we wait for an official statement on the very same, while we stay away from any sort of speculation, but just trying to get details from you that you've learned prima facie of what is happening at the spot. This is in Churu in Rajasthan, where an army plane has crashed is what we understand. The pictures that clearly suggest that the debris and the wreckage that is now being cleared. Locals rushed to that spot where the crash happened. Officials and police team also have left for the crash site. This is in Churu in Rajasthan. Devankur, I believe it is Ratangarh and a village close by. Just to understand from you, were residential areas very close? Was this like an open barren ground where the crash has happened? Which base did that plane take off from? And what more are you picking up from your sources of how many were on board in that plane?
Well, as far as the information that has reached us so far, the pilot was there in that plane when the crash happened. He was not able to survive the crash. There is no information of any casualty on the ground. Why the crash happened, what was the reason behind it, all of this is a matter of investigation, and I'm sure that the Indian Air Force will conduct a thorough investigation in the matter. A court of inquiry may be ordered in this
right.
case, but as I mentioned,
in fact, it is a developing story, and I also want to tell all our viewers that we are getting information as we continue to put it out. I'm just being told it was not an army plane. A plane crash that has been reported where the wreckage has been found in Churu in Rajasthan. Now, what sort of a plane it was? Dave, do you have more details on that? All right, not too sure if Devankur is still connected with us, but let's quickly tell all our viewers of what we've learnt. It was a plane crash. It was not an army plane. Now, what was the nature of that plane is something we're still trying to get further details on. So far we can confirm that a plane has crashed in Rajasthan's Churu. This has happened near a village in that area. The video that clearly suggests that the locals immediately rushed to the spot when the plane crashed. So far, it is also confirmed that the pilot's body was found in the wreckage, but we are yet to get details of how many people were actually on board in that plane when it crashed. What was the reason that it crashed? Was it a technical snag or something else that led to that crash? But so far, we understand that the wreckage is now being cleared, and police and other officials who quickly have rushed to the spot as they are trying to take control of what is happening on the ground. There you see, so far we assess that it is barren land where this plane has crashed, and to the depths of what we can see in this particular video, not really visible if it was any sort of a residential area or a village where there were homes and people close by. But one thing also coming to light of how the locals rushed to the spot immediately as the plane crashed. I believe Devankur is back with us and he's joining us live on the broadcast now. Dev, where are you right now? What more are you picking up? Because we understand that the plane crashed. Eyewitnesses say that these are agricultural fields where the plane has crashed. We are trying to determine what sort of a plane it was. Was it a passenger plane or was it a smaller plane? How many people were on board?
As I mentioned earlier, one should not speculate at this point in time, but the initial information is that the plane, the pilot has not been able to survive this crash. I'm right now in Jaipur, but I can tell you that this incident happened in Churu, in Ratangarh area of Churu district of Rajasthan, and the information is that as per now, no casualty of any civilian on the ground has been reported in this matter. And till the time the official information arrives, one should not get into any kind of conjecture on this matter. Official information is still awaited on this matter. The information is that the pilot has not been able to survive the crash.
Completely understand, and we only put out details of what is confirmed so far. I understand that we await other information on what exactly was the size of that plane and why it was flying from this particular area. How many were on board is not confirmed, but like you tell us, Devankur, that no civilian who has been reported dead in this crash. The pilot unfortunately has not been able to survive this crash, and eyewitnesses claim that there was fire in the agricultural fields. So thankfully, the damage was minimized given the fact that this wasn't a residential area. These were open agricultural fields where the plane crashed. Is that right?
Well, as per information, some of the people in the nearby area rushed to the spot when the fire started billowing from the aircraft, and in fact, the information also suggests that body parts were seen strewn around, and that is the preliminary information. That is unconfirmed information. I repeat, this is unconfirmed information. Official information is yet to come in on the matter, why the crash took place and whether anyone has been able to from who was inside the aircraft has been able to survive the crash so far or not is also yet unknown. The pilot unfortunately has not been able to survive the crash as far as the preliminary information is concerned, and any further information can be revealed officially, and once that is done, it would be proper to lay out that information to the viewers of India Today. Thank you.